The following program is brought to you by Shorey Ministries and our family of friends. From Branson, Missouri, the Christian entertainment capital of the world. It's the Kevin Shorey Show. Taped before a live studio audience at the world-famous Branson Mill. And now, here's your host, Kevin Shorey.
Kevin Shorey Show. It's a special edition. Isn't it a great day to serve the Lord? A special edition today. We are right here in the Tina Richards studio. It's one of our vendors here at the Branson Mill, and we wanted you to see what it's all about, to come and visit Branson. Go to the Branson Mill. This is one of the things that you can see when you come to the Branson Mill. Now, this day they have slated as Monkey Around Day. We're not going to monkey around. We're going to get to business here today. But you know, monkeys, I love all animals, right? Don't I love animals? We like to have, I want like a monkey on the show. You know what a monkey that sells potato chips is called? Yeah, a chipmunk. You know why they like bananas, right? Because they have a peel. A baby monkey? Chimp off the old block. There we go. Anyway, speaking of monkeys, it's Donald Trump's birthday today. And just kidding. What you're about to see is huge. Roll it.
With your gift of support to this ministry of $699 or more, we want to bless you with our new solar generator. Now you can have the peace of mind during any power outage due to storms, natural disaster, or power failure. Going camping? Take the solar generator with you, and you can have lights, heat, and communication for emergencies. For the price of a new smartphone, we will send you the new solar generator with free shipping. We'll include the solar panel for charging, 2 lights, an electrical plug for wall charging, cell phone and iPad connectors, as well as a toll-free 24-hour, 7-day-a-week support line. Log on to kevinshorey.com to donate online or call us at 209-44-KEVIN with your credit card donation. You can also send a check or money order to Kevin Shorey Ministries, Post Office Box 525, Reed Springs, Missouri 65737. Thank you for your continued support.
We're back. Very interesting. Solar panel, generator. Somebody just called just moments ago and wanted their generator. Get them while we still have them. We will not always have them, but we want you to get them while you can. This is a huge bargain. We're doing that family pack for $1,800, which is what you get. Now, other shows and companies have not a 360 watt, but it's a 400 to a 500 watt. I don't think it's even 500. It's 6. Okay, so they go up to 6. So this is 350, a little more than half of what theirs are, but it still will get you through an emergency. Those are $1,800 to $2,000, plus you pay for shipping, plus you pay extra for a solar panel or certain connectors on some of those. But I'm telling you, we have the best bargain you can find. It's a little less power, 360 watt, but it is sent to you free shipping with a solar panel and the connectors and a 24-hour day, 7-day-a-week phone number that you can call and ask questions about it if you have any problems. Someone was saying, is it pretty easy? Yes, I have to have easy. I told them, please bring me easy. Where do you put in the solar panel? Right where it says solar in, easy. Where do you plug in for power? The ones that say output power. There's 2 USB, 4 regular plugs. There's an on and off switch. Where do you plug in if you want to get it juiced up with electricity? With the plug that has electricity. It's really, really simple. It's affordable, but it's also portable. And the special is that if you can't afford the $699 for your first generator, if you send in $350 now, and we'll send you the generator as you promised to then to do the other $350 the next 30 days later. So we just want to get these in everybody's hand so you can have peace of mind that no matter what happens. Also, you save on your electric bill, $10 to $20 a month. I don't know about you, but that adds up quickly for me. And so I keep now the cell phones, smartphones plugged in there, or a light. I can do the light and a phone, and that saves from plugging it into my regular power source. You should plug it into the source of all sources, God, Son, the Father's Son, S-U-N. Especially if you know the S-O-N, this is really good. And it's environmentally wonderful. It's solar panel generator. You need that. So I've got the generator, and it's a great day to serve the Lord. It's a great day to be here. We have a great, great, great guest. I've known Tina. She was one of the first that I met when I came here, and I've been to church with her a couple times. She attends a great church. I love Pastor Chris and Melissa so much, and so they're a great church here, and we've been on the program. I don't know if they've been on since we've been on television, but Tina hasn't been either. Would everybody welcome Tina Richards in the Tina Richards studio here at the Branson Mill. We are here, and what she does is nothing less than miraculous and beautiful. I don't know anybody else that does it. Are there other people that do something like this? There are?
Few and far between.
And I'm sure not as good as right here in the Branson Mill. But no judgment. I'm sure they're fine. But she takes feathers, mostly from turkeys. Wild turkeys, or you get them from Butterball? How do you get the turkeys?
Wild turkey.
Yes, wild turkeys. So she gets the wild turkeys, and she paints on them. It is amazing. You know the musical part of a turkey?
No.
The drumstick. And so, but she takes the feathers. You know the side of the turkey that has most feathers? The outside. But so she takes the outside. She takes the I had to look these all up. I had to be ready for today.
I'm like, those are new ones.
And how long have you been doing this?
For 4 years.
4 years? Have you been in the Branson Mill this whole 4 years?
I've been here almost 2 years.
Almost 2 years. And it's so amazing to come in here. Isn't this beautiful, everybody? You see your studio. Nice. I love the log cabin look and all that. But as you come in here, you can just see artwork that you just don't see very often. I mean, it's very unique. And very, you say there's others that do that, but in my life, I've never seen it. I'm sure there are other places, but this is most exquisitely done. I mean, on one side, and they'll take a pan of the whole studio so you can see that. And as they're showing that pan right now, you see that they have Western, the Indians and the wildlife. I love that part of it. And but one I really love. Let's show this now. Okay. We just there was Memorial Day a couple weeks ago, but I'm patriotic every day. So don't even bug me with well, it's not that day. I'm a 4th of July, Memorial Day, Veterans Day, all guy all the time. I love America. Anybody love America?
Amen.
Amen. I thank God for America. And this really pays tribute not only to our servicemen, but there's the Twin Towers. On this, this is a turkey feather.
Yes.
And there's an eagle coming out of it. That's what threw me off, the eagle with the, the eagle and the, describe how was this inspired, this beautiful piece?
I actually started painting it when I was at Silver Dollar City, and we were getting ready to have a patriotic holiday. And I started it, but I realized that it was a little more than what I knew. And the Lord kept giving me ideas for it. And so I started with the eagle. And I painted him on the feather and the flag, but I had never done one quite like this where the eagle's coming out. So I set him aside a couple of days, and then I got the idea for the serviceman who's bowing his head in prayer and leaning into the flag, and then the warrior who's getting ready to come out of the flag, and then the Twin Towers in the back. And the name of this painting is We Remember.
We remember. Isn't that wonderful? That was really a nice piece. And we have a studio audience. Y'all ought to clap. Now, one other thing that's also happened to you, describe what's going on here. I'll get the certificate here, but this is like a Missouri. Well, explain this here.
Well, I've won. This is actually a canvas. This is not a.
This is not the. They have the real.
No, they have the original right now, but it's not painted on a feather. This is actually the first canvas that I had painted. I started on feathers, so this is the first canvas I painted. But in 2015, I entered it in the Ducks Unlimited duck stamp for the state of Missouri, and I won 2015 the collector stamp for Ducks Unlimited, and I just entered it in another contest, and I won the 2017 West Virginia State Calendar, so I am now the month of November for their 2017.
Yeah! Right here, our own Tina Richards, right here from the Branson Mill. Isn't this a great place, though, where all people can come and everybody that's part of this are people of faith.
Yeah.
And what does your faith mean to you so much in all of this? And
Well, I owe the Lord everything because I had no idea that I could even paint. And 4 years ago, I saw a lady painting on feathers.
Yeah.
And I could always draw, but had never painted. And I thought her work was beautiful. And so I oohed and ahed over it, and she said, it's a paycheck. And that stuck with me.
Yeah.
I guess I was so disappointed.
Kind of
that-
cheapens it, huh?
Yeah. So I went home, and it stuck with me the whole day. And I told my husband, I said, if she could do it for a paycheck, I could just do it because I like it.
Yeah.
And so we went. Of course, I had never painted before, so we found 2 goose feathers at the lake.
Just hold on a second, though. This just throws me with this, because out of the clear blue, I don't know if I can paint. 4 years ago, let me just try painting. Now, if I tried painting, it would look like, just a massive confusion. It's obviously a gift from the Lord.
It has to be, because I'm as surprised as anybody.
That's awesome.
But anyway, we found 2 goose feathers at the lake, and I got a couple of paints, a couple of brushes, and I tried to paint my first feather. And when I got done, I thought, well, that's not too bad.
No.
And
you still have it somewhere?
I do. I don't show it to many people.
What did you paint? What was your first?
It was a Canadian goose feather, so I put a Canadian goose on a Canadian goose feather.
Okay.
And
there's a goose flying in now.
there you go. So it just started to grow within my first year. The Lord opened doors that I never would have guessed. I was asked to come and paint for Ducks Unlimited, a couple of events. Within my first year, albeit I was asked to come to Silver Dollar City. This would be my 4th year to paint for them during the fall festival. And my studio, and then to win contests.
Man.
And I'm getting ready to compete for the federal duck stamp.
Really?
I competed last year. I didn't win.
Yeah.
But my entry sold, so that was good.
No, that's
and
great.
So this would be my 2nd year to compete.
Do you? How do you know what kind of ducks, or where do you see something somewhere and then?
Well,
or is it all just right out of your brain? Just there's a duck.
Yeah, it's scary what's in the mind of a blonde.
Well, there you go. Well, not just blondes.
I paint a lot. I look at thousands of pictures, so I get lots of ideas. I'm doing a new idea where I hide stuff in the feather, and that's all out of my mind.
That's a great idea. I love those kind of paintings.
Yeah, so I do a lot of that. I do a lot of wildlife. I paint for the Department of Conservation for Missouri, and they like a lot of everything that's found in Missouri, so I do lots of research. I do lots of special orders. People will send me pictures, and then I put that picture on a feather. And this painting right back here, the horse that's right behind us, she had sent me a picture of her horse, and so then I put it on a feather for her. So I do lots. I did hunters, with they'll bring feathers off of their birds, and I'll paint their pictures on their birds that they caught, so it'll be a forever gift for them. So.
Yeah. So if they do that, if they want, send in a picture, and how do they get a hold of you and to do that?
My phone number, I've got. Do I just?
We'll put it.
Number?
Yeah, you can tell your phone. We're gonna put it right below us as we speak.
My phone number. I'm on Tina Richards Studio on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. So you can definitely get a hold of me.
I bet there's a lot of people that would do that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of, wow, maybe I could, because I love nature, I love animals, I love God's creation, and you just take it another level with taking things, because they're going to shed their feathers, or some, some turkeys are just not going to make it past Thanksgiving.
Right.
So, what are you going to do with the feathers?
And actually, my favorite feather to paint on is a female peacock or a peahen. And so people bring them in, and they're so beautiful.
They are beautiful. Do you have any samples?
I don't. I've sold every single one of them.
I bet you did. They're beautiful.
Of course, I have to wait till somebody brings them to me. So
yes.
When
well, I know the zoo people. Maybe we should go hunting for some feathers.
Actually, I can only paint on domesticated birds.
Yes.
Or
is there a rule or something about that?
Oh, okay. Everything is very protected.
Good.
So it has to be a game bird or a domesticated bird. I'm not allowed to paint on you know, eagles. I get asked that a lot. Like, "Oh,
Right.
no, I'm
Yeah.
good. I don't want to go to jail."
No, no. They don't taste good either. It's an old joke. I've never eaten an eagle. Okay. But no. Oh, so you can't do eagles.
No.
Really? All kinds of eagles? No, none, no eagles at all?
No.
Because that would be a bigger canvas, wouldn't it? Be a nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even people, I get this comment all the time. People will say, oh, I'll get a phone call, and they'll be like, "Tina, we saw a red-tailed hawk get hit by a car, and we'll bring you all the feathers." And first thing I say is,
Yeah.
I tell my husband, "Is it really a compliment when people see roadkill?"
Yeah.
Think of me.
No.
But with that, a red-tailed hawk is a $2,000 fine per feather.
Oh, wow.
Even down to the blue jay in your front yard. It's
Really?
protected.
They're protected. Well, they
And
should
everybody's
be.
got
Yeah.
a blue jay.
They should be. Well, then that begs the question then, is there certain turkeys you can't touch? I mean, is
No.
there just all, and how, where do you get the feathers?
Lots of times people will bring feathers to
Yeah.
me. Just this week I got a large box. Don't even know really who it came from, and it was full of turkey feathers.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
and sometimes I'll come in, there'll be feathers stuck all over my booth, and like the turkey fairy just showed,
Yeah.
showed up in my booth.
That's awesome.
Goose feathers, I get lots of those.
Have you been commissioned to do any kind of biblical scenes or any kind of the spiritual things?
No, but I did just do a painting, and it sold while I was painting it. I actually got an idea off a Christmas card where
Yeah.
it was Joseph and Mary and
The manger
holding
scene.
Jesus, yes. And the painting was so beautiful, and I thought, I wonder how I could put that on a feather. And so I made them. Of course, I changed it, but the idea, and I put them all in Native American and made them Indian, and
Yeah.
you know, the Indian blanket and everything.
Wow.
And
No wonder it sold
really,
right away.
In fact, I only had the faces done, and they came in and bought it when they saw
Wow.
it. So
Yeah.
it went to Indiana, but it really turned out beautiful. I will have the prints of those, though. We did photograph it, so.
So people can get prints as well as
They can.
originals, either,
They
you know,
can.
whatever they can afford or
Yes.
whatever they want. That's awesome. And once again, Facebook or her phone number, which is magically right here. Please, I'm just going to give people ideas too, so that
Right.
but when you come to the Branson Mill, come and visit this shop for sure. Now on this bench here that I had the generator and all, this is part of your shop as well. You have a lot of these nice handcrafted made right here, right in the Ozarks.
It is.
By who?
By my husband,
Your
my
husband.
wonderful husband, Eric Richards.
Yes, love Eric. That's awesome. Just beautiful work. I mean, it's just, the whole mill is just full of so many different diverse things. But this is probably the most unique thing that I've ever, and you say it's also, you're at Silver Dollar City?
I am.
So if they're visiting out Silver Dollar City, we love Silver Dollar City, you can go see there. But come to the Branson Mill and Craft Village. And this is probably one of the most unique crafts that are here. And I know it amazes everybody that comes and sees it. Just beautiful, from the benches to the feathers to all these things. And you can see this, that one with the ducks is on exhibit
Yes.
here.
Yeah.
So they can see that. And then you're going into the next tournament and
I am.
nationally.
Yeah, that
So
would be
we gotta pray. Let's
exciting.
pray, Tina
Yes,
Richards,
please.
for the yes. And you know what key won't open a door? A turkey.
These are so good.
You know what happened when the turkeys were fighting?
What's that?
One of them got the stuffing knocked out of him.
I have to write these down for later.
Do you know why the turkey? Why did the turkey cross the road? Because the chicken wouldn't do it. So, last one, I promise. Here we go. A lot of research went into this. A turkey lays an egg on top of a barn. What is it called? Egg roll. Anyway, we want you to come down and visit, and we want you to call her, write an email, go to her Facebook, and just find out more about it, and commission her to do like the horse or the biblical scene. I mean, maybe you should do a lot more. I mean, you sold it while you were painting it, you know,
yeah.
just saying, I don't know. But you're the genius. 4 years ago, 5 years ago, she wasn't painting, and all of a sudden, this gift that was always inside of her.
That's right.
And maybe inside of you is something greater than you think or that you believe. This is what I wanted to share today. It happened with her, and look what she's doing for the glory of God. She and her husband love the Lord and serve the Lord in their church faithfully, and serving God and just showing God's creation and beauty. And maybe if you would just, not maybe, but for sure, if you would give everything to the Lord today and just turn and surrender to Him. The key to victory in your life is surrender. The key to salvation is surrender. The key to healing, surrender. The key to the victory and the destiny, the great plan God has for your life is surrender. And if you would just surrender to Him today, all of your cares, all of your past, and all of your talents, who knows what could happen? That only God knows your future, and God knows those great things. One thing I do know about your future, that if you give it to God, heaven is planned for you. He says, I'll go to prepare mansions for you. And I think a lot of mansions are going to be decorated with turkey feathers that have been painted by Tina Richardson. So you definitely want to go to that place. Let me pray with you. Just repeat this and say, Jesus, I give you my whole life. I surrender to you now. All of my cares, all of my past, all of my talents. I give you everything now, and I trust you with it. Take it now and use me to do great and mighty things for your kingdom. And we'll give you praise in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
God will do it. He says He's knocking, and if you'll just open that door like you did by asking Him, He'll come in and great things will happen. Yeah, there'll be tough times, but how are you going to make those tough times without the Creator of all things and the God of our universe? Thank you so much, Tina, for letting us invade your shop here today. And tell your husband thanks for the wonderful benches.
Will do.
And my birthday is October 30th. Just let him know that.
I'll tell him.
And I would like to sit on a bench, do a whole show, just sitting on benches. But trust the Lord today, and we'll be right back after this important message. And after we do that, I'll get on my soapbox. I'm going to bring my soapbox right here and just tell you what I really think about things. Anyway, we'll be right back after this. Roll it, guys.
Hello, my name is Dr. Gordon Pedersen. My mission is to help lift people physically, spiritually, and mentally. I believe the body will heal itself if you give it the proper tools.
Dr. Pedersen is board certified in anti-aging and regenerative medicine. He has 4 medical doctorate degrees in areas of clinical, research, naturopathic, and wound care. He has worked under Jonas Salk, the American medical researcher noted for the discovery of the polio vaccine. Dr. Pedersen is the medical director of the Silver Health Institute.
I want you to recognize the history of silver. It's part of our mission statement to recognize that 1,000 years ago, silver was nothing more than a coin thrown into a barrel to inhibit bacterial growth. 100 years ago, the new ionic forms and colloids were starting to show up, and they got a lot of really good benefits medically speaking. Then in the last 10 years, there has been new Aquasul technology, and even patents have been developed throughout this time period. But now, at the Silver Health Institute, we're identifying new and improved forms of silver. Not just aquasuls, not just colloids or ionics, but actual structured silver with benefits like alkalinity so that your body can use it every single day. As you can see, I'm proud to help research and deliver the new and improved message of the new and improved silver. In fact, these silvers are being studied at the pharmaceutical levels. A pharmaceutical company called Nelson Labs has tested them and found that the new and improved structural alkaline silver outperforms all the rest. This is significant because it's a silver designed for your body to be used every single day.
And we're back. Do like everybody is doing. Get your silver today. That is such a healer. It's so neat that God has just incorporated the arts and science, and you know, it's the Lord's universe. It shouldn't be surprising. But He's taking scientists that have taken silver and shown the properties that God made from this metal, and brings healing to people's lives. Where people have taken aloe and silver and poison ivy and reconstituted it and made it a healer, and taken something that just flies out of turkeys, because we eat most of the turkey, except for the head, unless you're really weird. But the feathers, what do? Once again, make beautiful paintings and creations out of that. And I hope this has been a blessing to you, and I hope it'll inspire you to come and visit Branson this summer. Man, there's so many great things happening. Branson, we got to get the Branson newspaper guys back out here, because we've got new Ferris wheels and rock climbing and restaurants and all kinds of new stuff happening. It's so many great things. I met with the mayor on Sunday, and things I just can't tell you, I'd have to kill you. But there's great things happening. I'm on my soapbox to let you know that if you'll just give it over to the Lord, place your life in his hands. Here's what God said through the prophet Jeremiah. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you, not to harm you. Some say, well, if I give my whole life to God, it sounds like bondage. He wants to be my master, my Lord. I mean, yeah, because he knows what's best. He created you to begin with. Jeremiah also says, I formed you in your mother's womb, so I knew what you were before you even came out of your mother's womb. And so he knows exactly. Place it in his hands. It's not bondage to serve that master or that Lord. But if you serve yourself, that master will be your slave. So give it over to Jesus. That master says, whom the Son sets free is free indeed. And he wants to set you free. I know the plans I have for you. I want to prosper you, not harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future. You say, I don't know my future. There are so many people. Suicide rate is going up because people don't know what their future holds. They're so scared or fearful of the future, and that's what the enemy wants to do. But God says, I got it all under control. I got this. Just trust me. There used to be a commercial back about iced tea. It was either Lipton or Nestea iced tea, and it said it was Nestea, because it take the Nestea plunge, right? And the guy would just fall back. I just remember this, because I used to practice this when I would go swimming. Just fall back into the water, and they just fall back and let him take your future. He says, you call upon me, come and pray to me, I will listen to you. There's a lot of people who ain't going to listen to you, but he will hear you. Seek me and find me. When you seek me with your whole heart, I will be found by you. He has great plans for you. Look at what happened with Tina Richards in her life. Look what God has done through myself. I feel like, it's monkey around day. I really feel like a monkey. Somebody even wrote me and says, you're just like a monkey on TV. Well, whatever. I feel that way, so whatever. I hope you felt better with that letter. But that's how I feel. But even a monkey placed in God's hands can do great things. People are getting saved. People are getting healed. We're going around the United States for the glory of God, and it's to his glory. So would you trust him today? Trust me, I'm going to go home, but for right now, I'm going to lay back on this bench. I'll see you on the next program. Remember, Jesus is the answer for you and for the world today. Hey everyone, this is Kevin Shorey, and I'd like to extend a personal invitation for you to join me on our first annual Family of Friends cruise to Alaska, August 27th through September 3rd, 2016. We'll leave Seattle, Washington for 7 days and 7 nights on the beautiful Crown Princess and explore the many adventures Alaska has to offer. It's important to note that you must book your reservation through Paradise Travel to be a part of our special group. Just go to kevinshorey.com and click on the special Family of Friends Cruise link. There you'll find all the information you'll need to make your reservation. That's the Kevin Shorey Family of Friends Cruise to Alaska, August 27th through September 3rd, 2016. Come and join all the fun. We're gonna have a blast.